Would you look at this? Green peppers, one plant, 4 huge ones. I know you can see that red tomato right over there. And all through this, I got red tomatoes coming on. I got banana peppers. Behind me, I've got cucumbers coming on like nothing. Absolutely blessed by God in this little garden. This is a 4x4 raised garden. Behind me, I got a 6x6 raised garden. And behind that one, I've got a 4x4 raised garden specifically for strawberries. And all of them look like this. An absolute bountiful harvest. Every morning, my wife and I, we come out here and we check how it's grown overnight. And every morning we give thanks to God for his bountiful blessing. And then Sunday morning, we come out here and check this out. And we noticed that I'm missing a lot of leaves here. I'm missing leaves over here. I'm missing leaves here. The other side looks really good. This side looks really bad. And I thought to myself, the deer must have come and ate some. And then when we look closer, we begin to find these little worms. They're called horned tomato worms. And I started picking and started picking and picking and picking and picking. And I am not kidding you. I picked at least 50 worms off of these plants. Now these plants were in full bloom and they were full of foliage 24 hours earlier. And within 24 hours, them 50 worms destroyed my tomato plants. And God reminded me of sin. Sin is like that if it goes unchecked, that within 24 hours, it can destroy you. And you say, oh, I don't think that 24 hours and it can destroy you. I want to remind you of the story of David. David took some time off. David relaxed when he should have been out to war with all the other kings, but he was at home and he allowed his personal time to get the best of him. His life went unchecked for 24 hours. He went up onto the roof and he sees this beautiful lady bathing. Her name was Bathsheba, and he called for her. And that night, he committed one sin that would haunt him for the rest of his life. Now, that's not the end of the story. We all know everything that happened with David and Bathsheba and how he had Uriah killed and all those other things. But what I want us to remember is that if we allow sin to go unchecked, it can destroy our lives. But even if sin does destroy our lives, there is forgiveness that God offers us. 1 John 1:9 says that if we confess our sin, he is faithful and just to forgive us of our sin and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. Doesn't matter how great that sin is, doesn't matter how small that sin is, God is willing and able to forgive us if we simply ask for it. Remember, David was later called a man after God's own heart. That can be you. That can be me. Don't let your sin go unchecked. Daily come before the Lord, asking as David asks, search me and know me, and show me if there's any wicked way within me. Hey, this has been Jeremy Skinner, and I just brought you a quick lesson on sin and the simplicity of sin and how to deal with it in Jesus' name. God bless you.